What is up, everyone?
Take a look.
This is Wrestling 20 Questions, the best wrestling game on the internet. So, if you're unfamiliar with Wrestling 20 Questions, is Robert Really Gaming will have 20 yes or no questions to try to guess what superstar that I have chosen in the wrestling universe. So it could be anybody from WWE, WCW, TNA, AEW, the 80s wrestlers, the 70s wrestlers, any of those ones I choose. And he also gets 3 hints of my choosing to give to him so he can try to guess. Let me set up this one here so that I can take the questions down. Unless you're going to write.
I'll take questions. Down.
Okay, you'll write yours down. Okay, so let me load up my wrestler. Make sure that he can't see it because he likes to cheat. Alrighty. Let it load up. Here we go. Alright, so let the questioning begin.
Okay, for the first question, is this an NXT wrestler?
No.
No. Oh, see? So I thought you were going to give me NXT wrestler. You said all week, NXT, study your NXT. It wasn't NXT. Did this wrestler wrestle in pre-1990s?
So you're saying like the 80s?
80s, 70s, 60s, 30s.
Well, let's see, when did he make his debut?
Well, I know it's a dude, so that's going to be a good one.
Oh, where's it go? He started out in the 80s.
He started out in the 80s.
But not in the major companies.
Not in major companies. So he's an he started out in like independent and then made
like
his way
all
to
those ones like NWA or,
one of the
or Midwest
guys.
ones and stuff like that.
Did he wrestle during the Attitude Era?
Yes.
So he wrestled during the Attitude Era.
Mm-hmm.
Did he win during the Attitude Era, or sorry, during his career, did he win one of the major titles?
No.
ECW, W? No. Did he win a mid-card title?
What, like IC or
IC, US, TV title, whatever they call those ones.
I don't think he won any of those. Let me just double check it. Let's see. At that time, I wonder, would you have considered the European champion as a mid-card?
I mean...
Because he's a one-time European champion.
Yeah, I would say, I guess so, because...
Because that was the other belt besides the IC.
There wasn't like a hardcore, there wasn't really like a third tier. I guess your third tier would have been tag team, but...
Well, third tier would be probably like hardcore tag team and all those.
Light heavyweight, but okay, so he won the European champion. Is his highest champion European?
Yes.
So his highest champion is European champion. Is he currently in the WWE now in some kind of role? Advisory role?
No.
Creative? No. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
No.
So he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-mm.
Highest title he won was European. Okay, that'd be interesting. Was he during the John Cena era of the ruthless aggression?
I would say no.
He didn't have, so he would have roughly retired during that time. And he's predominantly European. He won the title. Was he in a tag team at some point during his career?
Yeah, he was in
like a predominant tag team, or just
I wouldn't.
or they just like threw
I
two
think
people
that they
together.
just threw two people together, and he won the tag team title.
And he also won it. So he's won the tag team titles. He's won the European.
Mm-hmm.
And they threw. Did he win the tag team titles during the Attitude Era?
I would say, what would the? I would say yes.
So like 97 to 2002.
I would say
would be.
I would say
tag
yes.
Team. Okay. So he won the tag team titles during the Attitude Era. The highest solo one would be European. So if they won tag team titles during this time, who was a non-predominant? Because they wouldn't have been a predominant tag team outside like the New Age Outlaws and stuff.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that, like, if you said this person, whatever, they're not like a tag team.
Yeah. Who would they have predominantly, been? Okay, let's see. But I'm on question 10. Let's take a hint.
Okay. Let's see. He started. Let's see. That might be too easy for him to do it.
Yeah, I probably want to get it anyway, even if it's too easy.
He started his WWF career in a tag team.
So he wrestled on the WWF.
Yeah.
Before they changed to the WWE.
And he went by a different name.
Let's see. So, did he wrestle in WCW?
Yes, he has.
So he's wrestled in WCW. WWF. Different name, tag team champion, and a European champion.
Now, this tag team that I said that he started out with was not the one that he won the tag titles with.
The person he won the European title from, were they a big name wrestler, or were they mid card as well?
Let's see if it says who he's.
Like, did they beat Triple H for the title, or was it?
I'm trying to see.
Savio Vega, like somebody like that.
It's probably somebody like that, but let me get to that part so then I can click on it. Come on, go up to his championships.
Okay, so I'm on question 12. So he wrestled during WWF, came in as a tag team during the WWF. Highest title was the European title.
Okay, he beat a person that wasn't that.
He wasn't a big name. Okay, so he wasn't that big name. He ended up.
I actually looking it up, did not even know that this person even won the European champion. Like who he beat it from.
Yeah,
I didn't know that person ever won a European champion.
And then he came during the Attitude Era. Did he retire before? The Ruthless Aggression Era? Was he out of the WWE before the Ruthless Aggression Era?
What years would that be?
2005.
2005-ish.
Before, yeah.
He was gone by then.
Okay, was he in any independence?
He was in the independent.
Impact Wrestling, like things like that after.
Yes.
So he ended up joining Impact Wrestling after that. Well, now that makes it interesting because they took a lot of old school WWE guys and then brought him in there. But I can't see.
They said he was in the independent circuit between 2003 to 2006, then briefly in 2007, and then in 2008.
And then who would he have? He would not have been as popular then.
Yeah, because he was in Impact Wrestling from 2008 to 2017.
So he was in Impact Wrestling 2008 to 2017.
That's what, according to this.
So he's still been in there basically for a long time after that. But he would have had to do behind the scenes stuff. Did he win an Impact Championship?
No.
So he never won an Impact Championship. But he is doing all that stuff, and then so he's not even doing anything for the WWE now. But he won. He was until 17, so he had to have been like an announcer or even somebody in the the background. Is he doing anything for AEW?
It doesn't say he's doing anything for any wrestling today.
No wrestling stuff today, so we're 15. Because I had the person who I thought it would have been, but then he's
you want another hint?
AEW. I forget I have hints. Let's do another hint.
Yeah, so he had a gimmick, but then he had a predominant match that was first of its kind with Big Boss Man.
The Big Boss Man?
When Boss Man was part of the corporation. When it was the corporate ministry.
That doesn't even... that
should have, because in that match they had one match that they're never going to do again because of all the mechanics on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what that match would have been. Let's do the last hint.
Okay, this person was a tough enough trainer, but also this guy would be when he came back to the WWF after going to WCW, he was known as being a jobber before he broke out of being a jobber role to being a predominant mid-tier wrestler.
Okay.
So he's part of the Job Squad, if you remember that.
So he's not wrestling today. And he didn't win any Impact Wrestling champions. I'm out of clues.
Yeah.
Did he wrestle for WCW in the 80s?
I believe so. I believe he had a brief one, and then he went to join the tag team, and then
joined the tag team,
and then in WWF, and then came back as, let's see.
Okay, so
he was in WCW back in the early 82 time, but wasn't really.
Okay.
He didn't really stand out or anything. But then he went to ECW.
Did he have a valet or a manager during this time of in the Attitude Era?
No.
No,
Yeah, I don't think he had anybody that was a valet.
Okay.
What question are you on?
We're on 18.
Okay, think of the clues I gave you.
I'm thinking about it, but is he part of a dynasty?
No.
Like a royal? No. 19. Did he ever headline
A
WrestleMania?
No.
All right, so I'm on 20 then.
You think of the clues. He was part of the Job Squad. He won the European title. He's...
All right, I'm going to make my guess then.
Okay.
Al Snow.
Yes, it was Al Snow.
Well, because when you said Job Squad, I don't think of like two people. It was either Steve Blackman,
or it could have been the Blue Meanie.
I didn't think about the Blue Meanie though.
Yeah,
and I think you would have picked the Blue Meanie.
You were correct. It is.
But
Al
if
Snow.
you did not say Job Squad, I would not have got it.
When you asked about it, I said he was the jobber, and that was the Job Squad.
Yeah, but when if you didn't say Job Squad, I would not have got it. I can only think of two people.
The predominant one that I was saying about Boss Man was, remember when they had a Hell in a Cell steel cage match with dogs on the outside of the Hell in a Cell, because Al Snow used to have that mannequin head.
Yeah.
But then later on, he had the little Chihuahua. Mm-hmm. And then that's when Big Boss Man took the Chihuahua, supposedly grinded it up, and fed it to Al Snow. And it was like, oh, because the dog's name was Pepper.
No, I remember that Chihuahua, part, but I don't remember them.
They had that match where they had the Doberman pinchers on the outside of the matches up on there.
I don't remember that match.
And they said that they're never having that match again because those dogs were like too.
No, I don't ever remember that match, but I remember.
So he's won the European title from Perry Saturn.
Yeah,
I don't ever remember Perry Saturn having the European title.
That was during the time when they had the Radicals.
Yeah, no, but I don't.
The Radicals basically.
But I don't remember him even getting it.
They all split up to do kind of their own, like, you know, like Dean Malenko won the light heavyweight champion, and then I believe it was Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero won like the tag team titles, and that was during the time when they tried to split up the Radicals as like making them all champs.
Yeah, so when he was in TNA, he was just basically like the behind the scenes type. He wasn't a like a big person on there, because they said that basically he was a special guest enforcer between Kurt Angle and Rhino for the world title match on there. He was in ECW where they put him as the Job Squad.
Yeah, but that's why I said if you did not say Job Squad, only two people came into my mind when you said Steve Blackman was part of the Job Squad, right?
For a while,
and that's who he won the
tag
title with. That's who he would have won it with.
No, he actually won the tag title with Mankind.
Oh, yeah.
When Mankind was part of the... that's why I said you wouldn't have thought about any of that. Yeah, he's a hardcore champion 6 times.
Yeah, I know.
1-time European champion, and then 1-time tag team champion with Mankind.
Yeah, see, I would have thought he won Steve Blackman.
That steel cage Hell in a Cell type match was for the hardcore title. And that's when they handcuffed the Boss Man.
I remember them handcuffing and doing all that.
And then that's how he won.
I don't remember that match specifically being like they had all the dogs around and things. I don't remember.
You don't remember that? No. I do remember that. Because they were like, that dog can actually, beat you.
It's like an Inferno match. I don't remember the Inferno matches either.
Yeah. So. But do you remember him as a Tough Enough trainer?
I do. Yeah. And when you said Tough Enough trainer, that kind of sealed the deal after you said Job Squad. I was like, okay, he was briefly, it would have been him or, what's his name? Tensei. Prince Albert would have been one of those guys, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll put like Al Snow in the Hall of Fame or anything like that. Because his career was more like in WWE. I mean, even though they had a lot of gimmick wrestlers back then, like his career was predominantly more gimmick.
Do you remember what Al Snow and Steve Blackman's tag team was called? Head Cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking here because he won the tag team title with Mick Foley, said in 99 for a short time, but turned heel by betraying Mick Foley due to him not getting an autograph of a Have a Nice Day book. So
have a nice day.
But so let's see. They said that with that dog match, they came up with that because it was similar to Mr. Fuji doing the same thing to his partner Tanaka's dog. So they had the Kennel from Hell match at Unforgiven. which was
Does I have Unforgiven?
Which was a regular cage surrounded by a Hell in a Cell structure with a trained pack of wild dogs in between the two.
Yeah,
and the object was to escape both cages without being attacked by the dog. And then Al Snow won that one. But the what's funny thing is, so they're showing that let's see. So Al Snow in '99 had to replace the mannequin head with a Chihuahua dog because they were getting backlash from the FCC or whatever. So
yeah, but wouldn't replacing that with like because mannequin head, they're like, oh, you know, like brutal to women, but then you replace it with a dog, and
it was brutal to women, but also is because of what the gimmick said.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You replace it with a dog, and then PETA's always all.
Yep. So then they said that the dog thing also brought thing, but they said he brought Pepper to participate in matches or be held by the broadcast team, and then it said later Big Boss Man kidnapped Pepper. The Big Boss Man agreed to return the dog if Al Snow defeated him in a match for a hardcore championship. And then, however, after Boss Man lost in the match, he reneged on giving back the dog. So then they said later in a SmackDown segment, Big Boss Man invited Snow to the hotel room to discuss the situation before serving Snow dinner, which was then later revealed that there was a lot of pepper in this food, and later to reveal that it was a dog.
Man, Big Boss Man was brutal.
Mm-hmm. And Boss Man at that time was part of the corporate
ministry.
Yeah, the corporate ministry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the job squad was Bob Holly and Too Cold Scorpio, the Blue Meanie, Gilbert, and then
Gilbert.
Yeah. So Steve Blackman was not part of it.
So that's who came into my mind was Steve Blackman. So
yeah, Steve Blackman was fighting that against itself. But yeah, he was part of the Attitude Era by having a mannequin. They're going, what does everybody want? Mm-hmm. That's why I said he had a gimmick, but I'm surprised you got that. You got that within 20.
Well, when you said Job Squad, those are the only two people who came to my head, and one of them was wrong. So good thing I picked the right one.
Yep. So it was Al Snow. Let me mark it on here that you got it correct.
Let's go.
So that makes it then that you take the lead because we were tied with the win losses. Mm-hmm. So now you're up 1. So now next week, Robert Wheeler Gaming will pick the wrestler, which better not be a woman or NXT because that's gonna screw over.
Or what you trying to say?
Well, because you picked those ones and I end up losing on it because there's too many women wrestlers.
That might be the whole point, but right? Not for you to win.
But I have to then try to guess it. So we'll see if I win and we can continue the streak or not. But that has been Wrestling 20 Questions, the best wrestling game on the internet. And if you would like to see more of that, just like and subscribe to the channel so you can get more of this fun games. Also, put down in the comments, were you able to guess it before 20 questions? What was your one that you guessed, or did you not guess it at all and you thought it was somebody completely different? Like he thought it was at first until the clues helped him. But like always, we'll see you on the next one, and I'm Dark Knight 316. This is Robert Wheeler Gaming, and we'll see you on the next episode of Tackles and Takedown, and then in the next episode of the best wrestling game on the YouTube and others
in the world. Yeah. Take it easy, guys. God bless you guys.